What's going on, guys? Baseball Stud 294 here. Now today what we're going to be looking at is my fast helmet and my personal setup for it. And this is coming at the request of one of my subscribers. UAN Mustangs asked if I could go into a little bit better detail like I did with my IBH helmet a year ago. So if you didn't know, the fast helmet is designed by OpsCore, and there's two versions of it as far as the real steel is concerned. There's the fast ballistic helmet and then the fast bump helmet, and the primary difference is just like the one I have in front of you and most of the Airsofts, actually all of the Airsoft versions, they'd be more or less a bump helmet, which is designed to reduce concussions and brain injuries for operators in the field, whereas the ballistic one is ACH rated to more or less stop fragments and maybe some small caliber rounds, things like that. So again, those are both produced by OpsCore for real steel operators. I guess there are some airsofters out there using it, but for the, I guess, replication purposes, the Emerson Tactical one, which I have in front of you, is definitely more than suited for the job. So the FAST helmet itself actually stands for Future Assault Shell Technology, or FAST, and again was designed by OpsCore with a few innovative ideas to help make it more comfortable. It's also 20% lighter than most of the other ballistic rated helmets as well, so definitely some cool features there. So if we look at it just from this standard picture here, it's obviously got the arc rails both on the right and the left side. You can see those right below my IR American flag there. So that's great because you can also integrate goggle retention systems, you can integrate some lights, things like that. And then you can also see my MS-2000 strobe mounted on the top, as well as the flags where, you know, on the Velcro system. So those are definitely a nice feature that comes standard with both this version of the helmet and then the Lancer Tactical. So I know a lot of people like to put on Mantis strobes or V-lights. So I personally feel that those are a little bit expensive for my taste, at least for right now. But you can certainly integrate those as well, or anything that you guys choose. If I turn the helmet forward, I know this may or may not be hard to see, but it has a vast shroud here, which is created again by OpsCore. So if I take out this real Rhino mount, this is actually real from the US Army. There's the vast shroud I'm talking about, and then it's got some NVG retention systems there. If you can see, this is one issue that I had, is this is actually has some electrical wire on it because the actual clip just literally came off one day. So you can buy replacements for those. You buy them in packs of 2. They're not too expensive. So right now it doesn't really bug me that much because you can't tell. But if that happens to you guys, you can definitely go out and order some new retention bungees if you like. So there's also a cover that comes that literally just covers up the mounting system for the vast shroud, but I didn't bring it upstairs basically for this video. It's still downstairs, but this is the vast shroud I was talking about. You can get Rhino mounts, which like the one I have here. There is one other mount that fits that, or you can buy adapters to make them fit, and to simply install them, they're very easy. There's a little tab, there's a little tab right here. You can see it moves down. Simply just push it in like that, and then push down the tab. I don't know if this is in frame or not. There we go. And then it literally locks right in place, and there you go. It's set to go. If I show you the other side, there's the left side of the helmet. So it's an exact replica of the right side, which we would come to expect. Again, the arc rails, the same the same Velcro systems coming all the way across the top with one of my call sign patches here. It's nice that they actually come with these. These are goggle retention systems, so you can actually operate or cut your goggles, or you can obviously use the Velcro on the back, which I'll show you at the end. But a lot of people, they cut the straps, they route them through here if you have some shooter's glasses or like something smaller as opposed to like goggles. But you can route them right through here, and then they'll be retained for you. So those are nice. Those come again standard with the helmet. Looking at the back, you have another thing of Velcro running here, and then you also have something kind of nice. It's called a Headlock retention system, I believe. Yeah. So essentially this is designed to, it's rubberized, so it's got a little bit better grip for you, and basically this is to help tighten the helmet personally to your fit of head size. So it runs entirely on the inside. There's a band, if you can see this. So when you tighten this, it tightens the entire back half of this helmet, so it helps to better fit any head size for the most part, so that's definitely cool. It doesn't bounce around or wobble, especially if you have like some dummy night vision systems or something like that on the front of the helmet. It can get kind of top heavy, so this kind of helps to counterbalance that without having to get a counterweight system, so that's cool. The last thing that I'll show you, it's all in these bags here. There's all these different attachments which are utilized by the arc rail systems themselves, and essentially there's things to attach. There's like a slide-in Picatinny rail for the arc rail system. There's this one, I'm not quite sure what that's actually for, so if you guys do know what this is for, I'd be really appreciative if you let me know. I haven't been able to find anything on it. There's also some other retention systems. There's a little clip here which actually has a little knob, and you can actually get bungee systems for some goggles. A lot of really nice Smith & Wesson or other shooters goggles come with bungee retention systems, so you can utilize those. I've also seen other airsofters integrate their metal face masks into those, so definitely a lot of options for you. But that's basically it, guys. I know this was pretty brief, but not a whole lot to talk about. I know you can also buy like multicam or other helmet covers that cover basically this dark spot here. Otherwise, you can get battle bungees, they're called, which basically weave their ways through all of these air vents here to help you better secure things to the top. But I figure since it's got the Velcro, you know, I don't really need the bungee systems. They do look cool, but they're actually kind of expensive. Otherwise, you can get them from China. I believe it's Airsoft GI, I think, has a Lancer Tactical version of the helmet cover, basically in multicam, and I think possibly one of the desert colors. I'm not entirely sure on the secondary color, but that would be, you know, kind of cool to put over this as well. But I like the tan for right now since it fits most of my play carriers. They do also offer this in green and black, so some options out there, and I believe multicam is now available. So if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and leave me a comment, or as always, send me a private message if you want to see any more of my gear, better detailed videos, things like that. Definitely shoot me a message and I'll happily make a video on it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, UAN Mustangs, I hope this answers your question. If you need anything else, just let me know, man. And thank you guys, and we'll see you again next time.